Welcome to the tutorial for Week 7, the Multimedia Presentation Worksheet and Presenting Historical Research. My name is Bridget Powell, and I am joined by
Natalie Sweet. Congratulations! You've made it to the last theme, Making History, in your History 100 course. Historians present their research in different ways, such as publications, public lectures, and/or exhibits. In History 100, you will present your research by constructing a multimedia presentation. The focus of Week 7 is planning your multimedia presentation by either using Prezi or PowerPoint. Please be mindful that we are still working on the topic of the atomic bomb.
As with any presentation, either oral or printed, the presenter must know their audience. Historians tend to present research among fellow professionals and colleagues, the general public, and society. Knowing the audience will help tailor a presentation to keep the audience engaged. The Week 7 Multimedia Worksheet is the foundation of how to structure your multimedia presentation and engage the audience.
You can download the Multimedia Presentation Planning Worksheet template from the Module 7 tile by then scrolling down to 711 and selecting the link called Multimedia Presentation Planning Worksheet.
The Multimedia Presentation Worksheet is divided into two parts. Part 1, Brainstorming, and Part 2, the Outline.
The purpose of the brainstorming is for you to begin to focus on the actual layout of your multimedia presentation through a personal reflection with an opportunity to describe your thoughts and experience through the process of researching. Some of the questions will require an example. If you pace yourself with 3 bullets in your answer, you should be fine. You will also begin to notice how these questions will be seen in Part 2 of the outline below. Each box will drop down and expand as you type into the white field of the boxes.
The outline is divided in 3 columns. Slide title, and these are already given to you. Slide text, and then slide visuals and audio ideas.
Let's talk about the slide titles and the slide text. Now remember, you want to provide an example related to your study of the atomic bomb in each slide. Ultimately, you are explaining how studying the dropping of the atomic bomb in 1945 can help someone understand the importance of studying history.
Slide title 1, Historical Lenses and History's Value. Typically, your title slide is to introduce you as a speaker.
Slide title 2, My Topic. This is where you will briefly introduce your topic.
Slide title 3, 3 Historical Lenses. Give an overview of 3 lenses of your choice.
Slide titles 4 through 6. This shows your first, second, and third lenses and how these relate to your topic.
Slide title 7, Historical Narrative, reflects your story of the topic in a few points.
Slide title 8, Our Lives. Here you want to briefly explain how the history of the atomic bomb impacts our lives today. For example, do we live in a world of nuclear threat?
Slide title 9, History's Value. Is there value in historical lessons? How can learning about history benefit us today? How can we learn from history to apply it in life? Is there value to know historical lessons in our career paths upon graduation?
For slide title 10, Does History Repeat Itself? My Opinion. This goes back to the first week where we were told, those who do not learn history cannot improve the present. So, do you think that this statement is valid?
Slide title 11, Does History Repeat Itself? Evidence from the course. Here is where you want to use your primary and secondary sources and qualify why or why not you think that history repeat itself. And don't forget to cite your sources.
For slide title 12, Are Citizens Obligated to Know History? Past research has suggested that entire societies are dying out because its citizens do not know history to know enough about their country and the world today. How is it helpful to know history? And how can it impact a nation to understand its history?
Now that we know what the slide titles and slide text should include, it is time to add slide visuals and audio ideas. Remember that we are engaging the audience. Find images that enhance the slide text for each slide, and don't forget to cite your images for each slide. Copy and paste the image into the box or state what type of image you intend to use. Then develop ideas for each slide's audio.
If you have any questions, please contact your History 100 instructor or the history learning community inside SNU Connect. Thank you for listening in, and have a wonderful start planning for Project 3.